Brilliance Audio presents The Kremlin Conspiracy by Joel C. Rosenberg, performed by Adam Grouper. Despite the clock, Alec dared not break into a run to get to the meeting on time. He feared he'd be arrested, if not shot, for doing so. Rather, he walked as briskly as he could without arousing suspicion. Yet even as he did, he wondered if it was prudent to proceed at all. Surely his meeting had been cancelled. No civilians in their right mind were anywhere to be seen. Perhaps it really was best that he head back to his parents' home and reschedule. But still, he kept moving forward. By the time he had skirted the enormous red brick walls of the Kremlin and made it to the visitors' center at the Kutafia Tower, it was clear to Alec he would not have any lines to wait in. Police carrying automatic weapons were buttoning up every entrance to the seat of the Russian government. All tours had been cancelled, as had all but the most essential meetings. Alec showed his ID to one policeman after another and explained why he was there, and with whom he was meeting. Each time, to his astonishment, he was permitted to proceed. When he made it to the appointments desk, he slid his papers into the drawer and waited for the guard behind the bulletproof glass to review them.
"Wait over there," said the stone-faced guard. "Someone will collect you."
"The meeting is on?" Alec asked, still not clear.
"Wait," the guard grunted without emotion. "Over there."
Alec turned and saw a bench. But he could not sit. Instead, he paced, then checked his watch, then reached for his pack of cigarettes, and realized he had left them in the car. His appointment was in 8 minutes. He had made it on time. The meeting had not been cancelled. He could not explain why. But now he regretted his decision to come on an empty stomach. Anger and self-doubt made a toxic cocktail. He desperately needed a smoke. For the moment, he would settle for a glass of water. He would get neither. Moments later, a colonel in full-dress uniform emerged from a side door, gave Alec a plastic visitor's badge he was to clip on his suit jacket, and ordered him to follow. Alec was led to a security post manned by no fewer than 4 guards armed with machine guns. The colonel ordered Alec to take any metal items out of his pockets and put them in a wooden bin. These were passed through an X-ray machine along with his briefcase, which was also checked thoroughly by one of the guards, as well as by the colonel. Then Alec walked through the magnetometer. He cleared it without setting off any alarms, but this was not enough. A guard patted him down, then made Alec take off his shoes, which were carefully examined. Only when the colonel and all 4 guards nodded to one another in agreement that Alec and his few possessions posed no threat, and only after each man had signed a logbook of some kind attesting as much, was a vault-like door unlocked electronically. Alec followed the colonel down a long hallway to the magnificent Troitskaya Tower, 80 meters high, and built more than 5 centuries earlier. A guard standing ramrod straight held open a door through which Alec and the colonel exited into the open air. Dark clouds were moving in. Russian flags were snapping in the intensifying breeze. Alec could feel no rain yet, but clearly a storm was coming.